For all the talk about Bill being like Hendrix or Dylan or Jim Morrison or Lenny Bruce, it was Jesus Bill wanted to be. He wanted to save us all. But Bill got freeze-framed in the scene where Jesus went through the temple and said, "This is my Father's house, and you've turned it into a den of thieves." Because that's what Bill always wanted to do. He wanted to be Christ at his angriest.
You know what Bill's doing now? He's going for the righteous indignation dollar. That's a big dollar. A lot of people are feeling that indignation. We've done research. Huge market. He's doing a good thing. God damn it, I'm not doing that, you scumbags. Quit putting a goddamn dollar sign on every fucking thing on this planet. I personally do not believe in burning the flag. It's a personal belief, but I'll tell you something. I think people are overreacting. Oh, just a little bit. Hey, buddy, my daddy died for that flag. Well, I bought mine. Sorry. You know, they sell them at Kmart for $3. You're in, you're out, brand new flag. No violence was necessary. Hey, buddy, my daddy died in the Korean War for that flag. What a coincidence. My flag was made in Korea.
America is a place that you love and you hate at the same time, because everything is here, everything possible, every possible evil and every possible good. And it's very frustrating for somebody like Bill, whose antennas are always open and he's lays himself open, his heart and his mind, to see all the hypocrisy and contradictions of what we could really be and what we are.
Comedians are one of the few people around who really have license to tell the truth, you know. Movies don't really have it, and certainly television personalities don't really have it. Comedians do, because ultimately they're only responsible to themselves. They're not responsible to a studio or a network or a corporate entity, you know. And for that reason, they have probably more license to tell the truth than anybody. And most of them don't take it. Bill took it, and you have to admire that about him.
First of all, this needs to be said. There never was a war. How can you say that, Bill? Well, a war is when two armies are fighting. So you see, right there, I think we can all agree it wasn't exactly a war.
I had a very, very big, one of the top comedians in this country tell me during the Iraq War that they couldn't do it. They said they wouldn't put their neck on the line. They were against the war and they wouldn't say anything because they basically felt that you watch those little bags of money just fly away. It's like, kiss your career goodbye.
He had absolutely phenomenal stuff about the Gulf War, and it was because you get the English comics coming out and going, hey, the Gulf War, and doing some really dodgy, you know, crap stuff about it. And Bill just went out and went, look, this is what's happening. And like you actually thought for a moment, here's a comedian who actually knows more than me about a subject, and besides knowing more about a subject, he's being very funny about it.
Those guys were in hog heaven out there. You understand, man? They had a big weapons catalog opened up. What's G12 do, Tommy? Well, it says here it destroys everything but the fillings in their teeth. Helps us pay for the war effort. Well, shit, pull that one up. Pull up G12, please. Cool. What's G13 do?
See, I think Bill said a lot of things that were so true that, you know, they just couldn't deal with it. I mean, you can't, certain people can't take but so much truth. And he would never, with me, I would tell you truths, but then I'd let you off and I'd tell you something real, real funny and make you laugh. But I'd make you think again and make you laugh. See, you know, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. But wasn't no spoonful of sugars with Bill.
I love talking about the Warren Commission. I love talking about the Kennedy assassination as well. The reason I do is because I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated that our government could lie to us so blatantly, so obviously for so long, and we do absolutely nothing about it. I think that's interesting in what is ostensibly a democracy. Sarcasm. Come on in. People say, Bill, quit talking about Kennedy, man. It was a long time ago. Just let it go. All right? It's a long time ago. Just forget it. I'm like, all right, then don't bring up Jesus to me. As long as we're talking shelf life here, you know.
I brought him to the attention of the Letterman show back in the mid-'80s, I suppose. He was still too far off the wall for the Tonight Show, which was the more mainstream show. And Late Night with David Letterman was sort of the crazy take-a-chance program. And he was well suited to that. I remember bringing him down, and Morty, the producers, and they would hear him and go, Bill, this is good, but can you change this? You'd go in these fits of rage. No, I can't. It's the essence of the bit. You know, we'd have these. I said, look, just get on TV. We just do it. And we go back and forth, back and forth. And then he went on to do, I guess, 11 or 12 Letterman appearances and was pretty, well, very successful.
Our next guest is a very intense and very funny young man who has been on this program a number of times, and he's back again tonight. He has his own HBO One Night Stand program, which premieres this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Hicks. Bill!
We had heard of him, and he came on the show, and it did very well, as I recall, his first time. And that was great for us, because we're always looking for somebody to come on and just blow the roof off the place. And so we thought, this is great. We have a new guy here who has been very effective. And then, of course, you worry, well, can he do it again? You know, will the subsequent shot hold up? And over the years, and I don't know how long he was with us on the old show, but he never disappointed.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?